Back, everybody. 9.
We almost in double digits.
Let's go.
We got to have to start counting on the toes, boys.
Oh,
Oh,
we
baby.
count it together. We're gonna have to be like,
Yeah,
Ain't
we
can't feel this
episode.
off here yet.
Well, as always, we got Mr. Lip below me, voice locked
Whoa.
next to me. We're gonna kick it and roll with it. We got one viewer right now. Hopefully, get back up to where we were, and then we'll roll through. So I'll wait till I get a couple more people in here, but let's just kind of go through. How was your guys' weekends?
Mine was fantastic. I was waiting for John to talk, but mine was awesome. We went down to I don't even know, Vinton County. That's where my girl's fam is posted up, and they had a little spring kickoff at the fairground down there. Her stepdad's at the he's on the fair board, so they had their camper out. It looked like a whole family, but it was only like an 1/8 or a 16th of the people that are actually in his family were there. And your boy got real ass authentic moonshine for the first time in his life.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
spitting fire.
Oh, it was a long night. Yeah, it was real good. It was, which was a problem, right? Fortunately, there wasn't a ton of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his stepdad had just a little flask of it, and god damn, man, shit was fire. Fire. And then we started drinking some salted caramel stuff. Yeah, it was real good. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Quincy had a friend down, and they did a little egg hunt for the kids. It was real nice. Put on a real nice event. Terrible drive though, almost 4-hour drive. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it was a good time.
What would you do this weekend?
this weekend, dude.
How was last weekend?
What did we do? It's a great question, dude. Bunch of golf.
Golf?
Got some golf in finally.
Got that handicap down to plus 37.
Yep.
Atta boy.
36 and a half, you know.
Atta boy.
Yeah, got some golf in, Cooked a bunch of different meals this week. Been chilling,
Nice.
Getting back after it for sure. Yeah, pretty quiet actually this week. Kids'
All right.
schedule isn't too crazy.
Yeah, everything frozen. It said the stream's having connection issues.
Oh boy.
We good?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Yeah.
Your bar went down to like one red, now it's yellow. They should be all right.
Fucking hardwired in.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Love to see
sounds
it.
about right. We good now though. All right. Sorry about that technical difficulty, people.
We good.
Normally that's McCoy.
Right. For
Pirates
sure.
are eating up Kyle Freeland right now, though.
So
they?
Hutchie hit a little solo dolo.
Little walk off, or not a walk off, but a game winning home run against the Cardinals this weekend too in the 10th.
Did they sweep?
No, they split 2-2.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a 4-game series.
Yeah, they won the first one, lost the second one, won the third one, lost fourth one. But
I know them Rays went from a winning streak to a losing streak, but we'll get in that later, John. I'll let you talk about that in a minute. What'd you do this weekend, E?
We can turn up this week.
I had my brother-in-law and sister-in-law come in with their little 2-year-old. So we took off Saturday, hung out. We took them to the Children's Museum downtown. So he's a blast. Pretty good time. Children's Museum is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I can't.
As a grown ass man, I'd be the same way, bro. I'd be the exact same way.
But the that, and then we went to Southern Tier after, grabbed some lunch, a couple brews, came back. I grilled some chicken. Just hung out, watched some of the playoff games this weekend, and then Sunday they left around like noon, and then we just kind of last 2 days or so I just kind of chilled, just hung out. It was relaxing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was nice. Well, Looks like we got. Oh, hey, we got 8 people in here right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Looks like
Hello,
we're
friends.
Welcome.
pretty
to-
split. I think we have enough in here to pretty much say now. If you guys notice, if you guys are on Twitch, we are moving on up in the world. We are
Mama,
moving-
Whatever
made it.
could you mean, John?
Mama, we made it.
Now, if you look down at the bottom, you can now subscribe to our channel.
Hey.
What do they get?
Exclusive content and emotes.
Let's go.
Emotes are tight.
Can we
We're
make
We're in the
it?
process of finishing some, so I got some. I got to get with these guys to get me them with the ones they want to use, but
Oh,
we will
heck
have
yeah.
them on my next cast.
Eggplant.
Let's go. Hey. First and foremost, I see right now Shazam subscribed at tier 1.
Oh, what a man.
Woo!
What a man.
What a goat.
What a man.
Let's
First
go.
sub. Like, get that boy a shirt.
Seriously. He getting a shirt.
First
He's
sub.
getting a shirt. It's
Yeah,
done.
he earned it. He earned
It's
it.
done.
Appreciate you, big dog. Means
Yep.
a lot.
Yep, mad love.
You know what?
go.
I'll let
We,
Michelle have the shirt, rack it up.
We once we get big enough, guys, we'll eventually do like subscriber only giveaways and maybe like I don't know if it'll be ready by this NFL season, but we could do like a subscriber only fantasy league shit like that. So we definitely appreciate all the support and it means a lot. You guys take care of us. We'll definitely take care of you too. Plus, we just dropping fucking knowledge out here at the end of the day. What's not to love?
All
All right, shall we get into it? What's Q1?
Let's do it. Let's do it. And I literally just had it up. Q1. So we're going to start with kicking it with lip. Q1. How's that hand me from
See, I
last
didn't
time?
even. Yeah, that's why I did that one sitting down.
Yeah,
I ain't
right.
fucking dumb.
We can't do that again.
All right, guys. So last week was a little uncharacteristic because we were on a Tuesday, but that happens sometimes. We're pretty much always on Mondays, but you'll see us on Tuesdays too. So we briefly touched on the Tuesday soccer. I just want to run you all through real quick what happened with the Champions League on Wednesday because that's coming back Tuesday, Wednesday this week as well. Milan beat Napoli. That inter-Italy battle. And then Real Madrid just made Chelsea look like a JV soccer team. Beat them 2-0. You guys probably know this by now. Huge Liverpool fan right here. Trust me, I'm going to get to today's game in a minute. And nothing makes me happier than watching Chelsea lose. So to see them do it on an international level at that caliber, it's fucking awesome. But it's pretty much it. It was the first leg, so there's still some stuff to come. And I don't know. You'll see what happens here. Thank you, Ian, for pulling that up. It's probably, City and Real are on a collision course. So it's just unfortunate that no one's going to be able to touch them. I don't think anyone can hold a flame to them. City is playing out of their mind right now. Also, even in the Prem. You had the Europa League and the Europa Conference League, which is so Champions League's tier 1, Europa's tier 2, and then Conference is tier 3. Some good games there. I was particularly happy when United scored 4 goals in their game and tied Sevilla 2-2 because they scored 2 goals against them and 2 goals on themselves. Max, I don't know if you're watching, buddy, but I truly love to see that. You're a great guy. I'm just sorry you had to be a United fan. We can't all get it right. Some other decent games in there, but again, it's not what's the talk of the town, right? People watch it. If you're supporters of their teams, obviously you want them to win it because at the end of the day, it's still a trophy, but it's like a second and third place trophy, even if you win it. So let's get to the elephant in the room, which was I told y'all gambling is dangerous. All right? I told y'all it was dangerous. You guys talked me into doing this Saki Lockies, which I actually love. And I felt really, really good about that 6-leg parlay I laid on y'all. But I think two of the 6 hit. I might have went 2 and 4 or 2-3 and a draw. The first game.
Hell.
It was terrible.
It was rough.
But you know what, boys and girls? That's the way it goes. So I'm sorry if you put the mortgage on it. Like I told you on the last podcast, that's the risk of gambling. You only have to pay out to me when you win. So that's good for you. But yeah, Villa just absolutely mollywhopped Newcastle. Definitely didn't think Brentford was going to go to Wolverhampton and lose at all, let alone the way they did. They just couldn't get anything going. Ian, I'm putting part of this blame on you too, bro. You're a Spurs fan. What the hell happened?
Bro, I'll tell you what, man. That guy just didn't do what he needed to do, and they just let more goals. They let more goals than the other team did. I don't know, man. Hey, what?
That's a pretty solid synopsis right there. If you guys didn't watch the game, which I'm sure a lot of you didn't, but I'm really pushing for the soccer popularity over here. Bournemouth actually kind of threw it away. They were up 2-1 for a great part of the second half, and Tottenham scored in the 87th minute, and then Tottenham straight up bottled it and let Bournemouth score the game winner in stoppage +5. So that was yet another L that I told you to take. And then Man City, looking out for me, did hit the redemption. We got a little moral victory there. They won 3-1. And then you just switch it over to Sunday. John, what happened?
Shoot, I mean,
you scored in the 7th and the 10th. It looked like a runaway.
The penalty, the PK between Matt and then just an easy goal. And then on top of it, you kick it off. I think it was in like the 90th minute, 92nd minute, somewhere right in there. You miss a PK.
That's how the game goes.
Like, what are we doing?
That's how the game goes. That was actually a huge draw for Arsenal. They have 7 games remaining while City has 8, and they're up 4 points. So technically they still control their own destiny. But you can't go bottle against West Ham, bro. Not in the bottom quarter of the table. And then, so yeah, I did. I got 2 wins for y'all, 3 L's, and a draw. Man United took care of Tottenham, 2-0, not Tottenham, Nottingham, my bad. Which, who didn't expect that coming? And then, today, my friends. What up, Sausage? You're on TV.
Hey.
So while Sausage was helping Mom clean the house and everything, Liverpool absolutely decimated Leeds. Do you know what decimated means? It was like how your basketball team beat all the other basketball teams this year. Just beat them by a ton. And then you lost in the championship. Yeah, but that's okay. You won a lot of games in good fashion. So today, Liverpool again showed me for the 3rd time this season that they're back. But I don't really know if they are, right? Because early in the season, they beat Bournemouth 9-0. About a month ago, they just dismantled United 7-0, which felt so good. And then today, they played Leeds and won 6-1. But then they'll do things like they did against Bournemouth earlier in the year and lose 1-0. Is it cool being on TV?
Am I actually on TV?
Yeah, you're actually on TV. We're live right now. You see where it says live right there? Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ponytail flip. So yeah, Liverpool still sit 8th on the table. If you want to pull the Prem table up, we'll give a little update here. Show what's going on. It's a 2-horse race, right? If you're not Arsenal or Man City, all you're hoping for is to try and make it to the top 4, so you can get into the Champions League for next season. I hate to say it, but I do think City's going to win the Premiership. I don't think Arsenal's going to hold it on, Johnny. And that's not just because you're a fan of them. It's just City are in great form. Erling Haaland's best player in the world. He's tied the record for most goals in a 38-game season. And he's actually going to break the records that were set when they were playing 42 games years ago by Alan Shearer. He is just a freak of nature. And, I mean, when you have people like De Bruyne and Gundogan and Grealish that are just out there making plays for you and passing you the ball, like, no one's going to stop you. Look at their last 5. Look at their current form. No one's even held a candle to them. Aston Villa have won 5 in a row as well. They're playing out of their minds too. But yeah, we got
soccer.
What's up?
Aston Villa's playing good soccer.
Yeah, they have been for, obviously the last 5 games, but I think they're unbeaten in their last 7. I think they have 6 wins and a draw. So they're just they might actually get into the top 4. But obviously, I'm still going to hold out hope that Liverpool does. We'll see what happens. I was looking at the Reds' final 8 games, which run through May, and they're all very winnable. But again, it's that type of season. They're like the Steelers this season in that regard. Like, they'll beat teams that they have no business even being in the game with, and then they'll lose to the Browns, aka John's AFC North championship or champion.
Them.
So that's kind of what's happening in the world of soccer. Like I said, guys, you can let me know if you want to hear anything about some of the other or other top tier leagues in Europe. I'd be more than happy to touch on it. But again, the way we're trying to do it now, we're trying to keep it in manageable segments, and definitely don't want you guys to get bored, especially if it's a sport you're not super interested in. But I got to put on, I'm a big FIFA guy, probably the best FIFA guy on this stream at the very least. Out of 3 people, but and then we slide down to the bottom of the table real quick, and then I'll kick it over to the NFL. So look at Leicester. All right, they have 25 points, but they also have significantly the smallest goal differential. So if they can just be level on points with whoever finishes at 18 at the end of the season, they'll stay up. In the event that they don't, they'll get relegated. Everton hasn't been relegated in I think 70 years, 72 years, some shit like that.
That's wild.
But
That's a long
it's a long time to be up. Especially if you're not like one of the blue chips. You know what I mean? You're not Arsenal. You're not Chelsea. You're not Liverpool. You're not Man City. Blah blah blah. There's a lot going on there, but should be a good week this week. I'm not going to give any Saki Lockies this week. We'll let the heels cool. I want you guys to still be my friends, so I'm not going to tell you to waste any more of your money on an outrageous parlay that just doesn't even come close to connecting. So I'll spare you on that.
I'll say this. Next time you do your Saki Lockies, just tell them to take it one each. Just each one as a single bet.
Just
that way,
single.
they put money on. They put money on those 2.
Might have made up for it. That's a good point.
I like the parlay. I parlayed it, and when I saw those winnings, I was like, "Oh baby." That's the danger. That's the danger.
What you put on it? What was your bet? Tell the people.
What was it, $8 to win like 200 or something like that?
All right, so a pretty good ROI.
Yeah.
But also it was only $8, so
which is why I didn't
what
sweat
are you
it.
losing? Yeah, exactly. That's all I got for soccer, boys. You got anything you want to add? You guys still licking the wounds from the Spurs and the Gunners? Are you guys okay?
No, I'd be all right.
I'm all right. I'm gonna answer this last question first, though. Tom, we can absolutely talk on women's volleyball if you subscribe.
There you go. I got someone sitting in the other room right now that knows a lot about women's volleyball. She's actually Coach Krista.
Coach Krista.
She just got the gig at the local high school here. It's called Fairport High School. She's going to be the varsity head coach. Yeah. That's so I'm a coach's husband, babe. What's up? But yeah, subs, we'll talk about whatever the hell you want. We'll make John chug a bubbly. We'll make John shotgun a bubbly. I don't care. It's his liver.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, and then real quick from one football to another, although I'm from America, we call it soccer. But from soccer to the NFL, I just wanted to touch real quick because we're gonna have a pretty nice little teaser exclusive NFL draft stream pod for you guys. So I don't want to go too deep into it, but there was a big signing this week in the AFC North. They won't pay their quarterback, but they will pay the most overrated receiver in the history of the NFL, Odell Beckham Jr., $18 million, ladies and gentlemen, your Baltimore Ravens. What the hell are y'all thinking?
I love it.
Explain it. Make it make sense. What are you You don't need to sell tickets. You're in a historically competitive division. You guys have arguably a top 5 QB in the NFL that you refuse to pay.
Right.
So I was thinking about this actually right before the podcast came on because I'm trying to justify it. The only thing I can think of is they're saying it without saying it, that they want to see how Lamar does with a quote unquote top tier receiver and then make their determination if they're going to pay him from there. But I mean, the guy's got it done with now. Hollywood Brown's good. I don't think. I think he was better because Lamar made him better. He's definitely talented. If you're in the NFL, you're talented, right?
Absolutely.
But I can't think of anything other than that. Do they need help at receiver? Yeah, probably. But there's in my opinion, a lot more sure bets than the guy that hasn't played in a year and has 3 highlight reel catches that he basically is his claim to fame. That makes sense?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
For sure. I think it was a terrible signing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Like, I don't know. He's, especially now, coming off a big surgery on his knee. Like, you expect him to come out and be better.
Right. And what is he, 31? 31 years old?
Yeah. Or like even like what he was. Plus, when he played in LA with Cooper Kupp. Like,
right.
So now you are number one, like for sure. I mean, you have Rashad Bateman, but like he's not Cooper Kupp. So
right.
I love it. I think the Ravens are just imploding in front of our eyes, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's not like Lamar leaving was never anything that I cared about because he just traditionally has not played well against the Steelers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I love – now, we'll lose to Huntley, but God damn it, we'll beat Lamar.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. But here we are.
Yeah, terrible signing. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, so that end of the first quarter, boys. Got some soccer talky in. Got some NFL Ravens hate in. That always makes me feel good.
It's always a good time.
Kick it over.
Always a good time. All right. Quarter one complete. Quick intermission. Grab some water. All right, we're back at it. Quarter two. McCoy. Let's roll us into what do you want to start with? Little court.
Yeah, we're gonna go on the hardwood. We are underway in the playoffs. Sorry, I'm pulling it up right now for you guys.
While you're pulling it up, I'm going to answer Max's question. Max, I don't want Liverpool to miss out on top 4. I mean, they might. Klopp ain't going nowhere. Klopp turned that team around from not shambles that they were in, but no, you can't get rid of Jurgen Klopp. That would be like City not winning the Premiership and getting rid of Guardiola. That just doesn't make no sense. Or United after the seasons that they've had under Ten Hag and them firing him. You can't get rid of a guy like that, especially that's done so much there. I think it was a little bit different this year. There's some key guys that were injured. TAA is playing terribly. He played fantastic today, but Van Dijk missed some time. He's had one of his worst seasons. So do they miss out on top 4? Probably, just because of how much help they need. But if they go unbeaten in their last 8, they'll have a great chance. Sorry, go ahead, John. As you were.
No, you were good. I'm just pulling this up so we can go to it. Yeah, so I mean, NBA playoffs is underway. A lot of crazy first games. A lot of underdogs won the first game, which was kind of crazy. I don't know how much you guys have watched of it, if any. But I know your good old team, Jimmy, did not look well. Did not look well.
Did y'all see what just happened?
No.
She came over, told me goodnight, and started doing a TikTok dance right here. Right here.
We're not on TikTok. We can't do that.
We need to clip that right there.
Clip it. But yeah, they did not look good for being, the favorite right now, Milwaukee. Giannis went out in the second quarter.
What happened?
I know for some of the people that are in here, definitely lost money on that because a lot of people I know had his over, which obviously go out of the game, you're not hitting your over. He had a slight pull. Nothing crazy. He's going to be in for game 2, but it was kind of crazy because he got hurt, and then in the second half, Tyler Hero broke his hand for the Miami.
Yike. Yeah, I saw a bunch
So
of injuries.
I heard that.
Ian's lookalike has a broken hand.
Oh,
I'm
bro,
Tyler
you
Hero.
do look like Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody give me a
That's what
side
they
by
from up?
side. Give me a side by
Yeah,
side.
give me a side by side. I'm telling you.
Holy
this is his
shit! How have I
doppel.
never seen that until right now?
Yeah. He is Tyler Hero.
Oh my God!
So for everyone in here, Ian, how's your hand doing?
My hand's fine, man.
Okay. Because his is broken.
I just keep trucking.
Jackass.
I'm trying to find a good like front face picture of him.
Oh, it is dead on.
It's a good looking dude.
Max Austin Reeves is him, dude. Way to show up in the playoffs, huh? Why he's pulling that up? I mean, the Lakers look good. He looked good. Their support cast looked good. For the Lakers Grizzlies, the Lakers are taking it. Memphis can't play as a team. They're trying to play the game too individually. When it comes to playoffs, LeBron's going to figure it out. But yeah, so I mean, I see the Lakers taking that series. I think Milwaukee will rebound. I think it's going to go a little farther than people think. And then
Yeah,
Phillies.
Twins.
Yeah.
We're both jacked. Both have.
Twins. Both have a chest tattoo. That's the resemblance right there.
Yep. That's it.
The chest
Yeah, I don't
tat.
know what it is. But look at that.
No, that's for sure.
Sorry.
That's
I can't unsee it.
awful, bro. But yeah, broken hands. So yeah, that's that. I think Milwaukee will be fine as long as Giannis stays healthy. I think it will go to like almost a 6-game or 5-game. Sorry, with them.
Lakers Grizzlies. Is it?
The Lakers Grizzlies. I think the
Back to
Lakers will take
Milwaukee.
care of them. I think Memphis wins maybe 1 game. Yeah, that's what I said, Max. I mean the Lakers. I see the Lakers winning that.
Is Jaw out? Like, is he?
No, he's playing.
Is he playing? I saw he got hurt.
But my biggest issue, like I said, with Memphis is they're
That was
not.
a shooting hand.
They don't play as a team. Jaw seems to be fine, Tom. From what I was reading. But yeah, Philly's gonna do their thing. Boston is just gonna. I mean, Boston's gonna Boston. I mean, to me, that's the favorite to win it all. They're playing Atlanta. Atlanta shouldn't even be in the playoffs. So that's that there. Golden State, Sacramento is going to be a great one.
There,
Dude.
Sacramento.
Obviously,
I
being
watched
a
that game.
Warriors fan,
It's pretty sweet. Sacramento's going wild.
fan of the Splash Brothers and that, it was a tough loss. But, I mean,
Oh, perfect. You're a fan of the Warriors? I'm definitely going.
Andre Fox is him, though. Dude's an animal.
De'Aaron?
Or De'Aaron, yeah.
Dude, yeah, De'Aaron Fox. He was he was hot.
They
wasn't
talked
missing a
about
shot.
they interviewed him after the thing, and they talked about how like if you guard Curry, how you just get worn out. He goes, they weren't lying. The dude doesn't stop moving, and he's like guarding him is just literally exhausting. So he was exhausted and still dropped. I think I forget what he finished with. It was like 40 almost, 38.
Yeah, he had
38.
30.
But yeah, and then I mean for our viewership in here that's from this area, yeah, Cleveland took an L.
At home.
Yep, at home. So you say upset, Tommy, but you're down 1-0.
I think that's what he means is the
Oh.
Knicks,
Gotcha.
if they were to knock off Cleveland, would be the biggest upset in the playoffs. What is that, a 3-6 matchup?
I don't think that's a big upset. The Knicks were kind of a semi-favorite in some of their games. But yeah, I think it is a 3-6. Dude, I think the biggest one that that wouldn't be the biggest one. The biggest one's gonna be the Clippers upsetting the Suns. Westbrook looked amazing.
Yeah.
Offense looked as terrible as always, but his team play, his hustle, just his grit out there is insane. yeah, that's pretty much on them. And then Denver did their thing.
Yeah,
know-
they did.
I know Tommy was on with me today, and I talked with Jacob about it a little bit too. I don't know if he's in here, but guys, they're playing a terrible team. If you want to make money on this team, you bet Joker under PRA because he will not be playing in the fourth quarter.
What's PRA for those of us that aren't gambling degenerates?
So just like below for Embiid, it's points, rebounds, and assists combined. So something like that where he's probably not going to play the fourth quarter. I normally take it under. Where tonight I took the over of Joel Embiid because the game's going to be a little closer because Brooklyn is going to play to the end of the fourth quarter. But yeah, I mean, it's he was under. I think the first quarter he had 20. So I was like, this is terrible. I think his under was like 54.5. He finished at like 37 because he barely played the second half. So
What happens when you're winning?
Yep. I mean, it's
close right now.
Yeah,
they're up 6.
They're gonna reserve him for sure. But yeah, we'll obviously have more once we get into it. Definitely a decent playoffs. We're on game 2s for everyone right now, so nothing too crazy. And then that's pretty much what I got on NBA. I don't know if you guys got anything there.
Who you got for MVP?
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if Denver gets knocked out early and Philly makes a deep run.
I don't think.
I know they say it's based off the regular season, but it's not.
I don't think Philly makes a deep run.
No.
Second
round exit.
I mean they're gonna beat Brooklyn. Their second round they're gonna have a tough matchup. It's just I don't know. They're great in the fourth quarter. They are great coming back. Denver's kind of in the same boat though. Yeah, that's not happened, Tommy. Sorry, buddy.
It's only $10. You'll get it back somewhere
Yeah,
else.
I mean, he's just not doing it. He looked terrible in game 1 too. I mean, Austin Reeves was the highlight. I mean, if that tells you anything. So, yeah, I'm taking Joker. He's overall. I mean, he makes his team better. I'm not saying Embiid doesn't, but I don't know. It's just
a little three-peat.
He's a little inconsistent for me. But yeah, we'll definitely have more come next week. We'll probably be almost through the first round, if not almost there. I mean, yeah, I don't.
Who you got, Shazam?
He can't lose it. There's just no way. I mean, you can't. You can't. He's just purely dominated overall as for his team. Embiid has him outscored for sure, but I mean, the dude's throwing up. Big JoJo.
I'm assuming that means Joel.
Yeah, that could be misleading because it's Jokic and Joel.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Jokic, but
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I think Joker gets it. I mean, he can. That's. I mean, that's exactly how you keep getting MVP in my mind. Is by keep performing and keep your. I mean, the dude's a walking triple double. I mean, it's like saying, "Oh, Curry made 5 threes because he was supposed to." Like, it's still impressive that he is going out in a walking triple double. Like, just because we're used to it now doesn't mean he doesn't deserve MVP in my mind. I mean, that's how I kind of look at that. I mean, so we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got on the NBA side. I'm gonna flip this up so everyone can see. We're gonna flip into some MLB. I'm gonna shed a couple tears here, but it is what it is.
Went from a winning streak to a losing streak. Uh-oh. I wore a baseball jersey just for you tonight, John.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
But as you guys can still see, we are still on top for now. Yeah. I mean, hot streak came to an end. Obviously, we rested some people, so we took 2 in a row. Then we beat them. We took a bad L tonight. Bad L. We played Cincinnati, and they just showed up, I guess.
Oof.
So I think it was 8-1 we lost.
Is
So,
that
Chintzy.
is that the Pittsburgh Pirates with a winning record halfway through April?
that is the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Drake.
Short little plug here too. They are up 9-0 on Colorado, bottom of the third, and they're facing Kyle Freeland tonight, who coming into this game had an ERA of .95.
Not no more.
Higher now, I bet. It's
Not
a lot
no
higher
more,
now.
buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of shocking. You look at some of these teams right here. This is overall, obviously. Atlanta's no surprise to me. Same thing. They're going to probably make the playoffs. Hopefully, they make a run. But I mean, they got a squad. Milwaukee's got some bats. I mean, if you guys go over and you look at this differential, I mean, it's insane what the Rays are still doing.
That's
plus 65
plus
differential is insane.
Yeah, it's real strong.
Yeah, so I mean, they're just
Look at Toronto.
Yeah,
10-6 with an even diff.
Mm-hmm.
When you win, you win. When you lose, boys. Jesus.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, they're just their losses. They're taking some L's. Yeah, 80 and 80. I mean, you look at it. We have 115 runs so far. We have more home runs. I mean, than some teams have scored runs. So it's impressive for sure. The Twins are kind of shocking me. They're playing decent baseball. Milwaukee, like I said, I've watched them. Their bats are just insane right now. They're definitely putting up their runs. This down here is the biggest shocker right now. I mean, they started so hot and they've been on a skid. As you can see, their last 10, they're 4-6. The Dodgers, rough run for them for sure. They just haven't. Their pitching hasn't shown up. So that's
a lot of money to be sitting at 500
for sure. But a lot of money in pitching too.
Yeah, they're only a tenth of the season in. So,
Yankees, they're up there, but the same thing. They're just they're hanging around there. They're putting up some runs though, so that's what's helping them, obviously. But yeah, I mean, you look at these lower teams and the amount of runs. Baltimore putting up runs. They're doing well, but they're also giving up a lot of runs. I mean, you can see that with the Pirates as well. They have a winning record, but look at their differential.
Hey, it's all right.
Yep, their offense is great.
Their offense. That's not live. Yep. That's
great.
Not showing right now. Technically, our differential right now is +4. All right.
You're right. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Good old Rich Hill. Well, if there's a lock bet that you can do when Rich Hill pitches, if you can throw like at least one home run, do it.
Oh,
he just hangs curveballs.
He did when he was on the Cubs.
He just want to
I mean, and then we get down to here, right? So, and this is why it obviously us going 13-0 was great. It's impressive, but I mean, like they did say, it's some of the teams we faced doing it. We faced Oakland, we faced Detroit. So I mean, but at the same time, they have 3 losses each because of us. So I mean, that's going to affect it as well. But Houston not playing good baseball. I mean, they are tonight. They're beating Toronto, believe it or not, 8-1 right now. But just not playing good baseball. They're another team. You got a bunch of money in that bullpen, and you're giving up a ton of runs. So crazy to see. Boston, I love seeing them crumble. I watched them today. They look terrible. Poor Devers. I mean, Devers, best player on their team, is just going to sit there and rot. He's the next.
I mean, you say that, but have you heard of Mike Trout?
I was just about to say it reminds me of Mike Trout.
Yeah. That poor guy. Holy shit. You have 2 of the best players in the world. 2 of them. And you can't make the playoffs. I think dude's been to playoffs once in his career.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm wrong, let me know. But holy hell.
Right.
If I'm him and Shohei, I'm out. Like, I can appreciate the loyalty and everything like that, but I don't know if I was that top tier of a talent, like, bro, put me somewhere I can win. Please, please, please don't trade me to Oakland
Yeah.
ever.
The East is a battle, like always. They're all playing well. Same for you guys as well with the then. But yeah, the AL East is obviously always its battle. It's normally where you see two of the wild cards come from. But yeah, some good baseball there. We're still early in the year, but a lot of good stuff going on. You're starting to see people get rested. You're starting to see some of those minor injuries. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got on that. All of our teams are doing well, so as long as they can hold that end up, we're good.
Shout out to Seattle Mariners taking it back to 500 after a slow start. Whoop whoop.
For sure. Yeah, I mean this is where you really see it. I mean, you're giving up 125 runs.
That's more than you guys have scored.
Right. Like, that's how so, and I mean, big thing too for the sport better addicts in here. These are some of the teams you just take for the overs. And I've watched baseball every single day since it started, and definitely a higher scoring year for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I think we were touching on that. Was it last week or the week before? Like, maybe it's related to the pitch clock and everything like that. Yeah.
It for sure is. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, and so there's a lot. The runs are higher. It's crazy though. The batting averages are still right on average. So it's either they're all still averaging right around the same. Stolen bases are at an all-time high. That record could get broken this year.
Whose? You mean
Yeah,
the
probably
total
will.
for the league?
The stolen bases by a player.
By a player?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that.
Oh,
So
No one's breaking Ricky Henderson's record. It's because of that new stupid ass rule.
yeah,
If you
so I
pick
mean,
off
you
someone
can,
at a base.
you can only pick
two
off
times.
twice.
Mm-hmm. So they know. So they
And the
know.
base is
Otherwise,
bigger.
what is it? A balk? So they get the
Correct.
base anyway.
Correct. So I mean, yeah, you're gonna
Garbage.
see. You're seeing guys literally they're stealing second and then they're stealing third. So because if I pick you off, Jimmy, I only get one more attempt, and that's for that batter, right? So if a new batter comes up, I get an attempt again. But if I'm going around those bases, you already picked me off once or twice. I'm stealing all the way around the bases.
Right. So it's not per number of times I'm at the base. It's whenever Beckles is at bat.
Correct. And if he gets out,
Fuck
then it
all that noise.
resets on the new batter.
that was
BAB.
You're coming home, by the way,
Man,
from the bat.
Tyler Hero, I heard, has a real good baseball swing too.
You better believe it. Don't call him a hero for nothing.
Well played. Well
Yeah.
played.
No, I mean his record for sure. I mean that's a hard record to break, but I mean it's definitely higher than I've seen it ever. Like how easy it is, not just for one individual player, but for just in general.
Right.
Yeah, I mean their biggest thing they're showing. I mean the Pirates, I think, are one of the top teams leading it right now. These farm system teams, these younger teams, are just taking advantage of this pitch clock stuff.
Whoa. We know we're a farm system team, but you ain't got to say it on a broadcast, bud.
Your farm system for everyone else.
Relax. Relax, wild card.
Wild card banner, get him.
I think you've been there before,
Yeah.
dude. Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I mean, you're gonna see this number going up. I was trying to see if I could find it on here, but I couldn't even figure out if it was in here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, look at that. 14 games in. Decent.
It's hard to see.
Yeah,
Is it
there's
8
three
bases?
people at 8, like 4 or 5 at 7. Yeah.
Both from Baltimore.
They're swiping bags, right? Obviously you got to get on to be able to steal bases, so that's obviously the big effect as well. So
Pretty important.
Baltimore's scoring a lot of runs, so that's where it's coming from. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got on baseball.
Halftime. Go.
Halftime. Quick break.
I'm gonna
I
hit.
didn't even grab a beer.
I'm gonna hit a refill.
Shame on
And I'm
me.
gonna hit the fans with the new All Famous because I got the button. I'm sorry, but you're gonna watch an ad
Oh, snap.
because I want to see if this works.
Because I got the button.
Because they gave me the
Actual
button.
halftime.
There we go. We are on it. Let's go. Get a refill.
Run it.
We got 57 seconds.
Dope. I don't know if this goes just to Twitch or if it's also on YouTube.
Yeah,
Probably
just
just on Twitch.
It's just a Twitch ad. So if you're watching on YouTube, John will be right back.
I don't think it's running.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I know who doesn't get the ads. Our boy Mont coming through with the big subscription, first ever subscriber. In case you missed it earlier, that man's getting him a free T-shirt. I don't know about free. We'll figure out the logistics. But free to you, right? Someone's got to pay for the shipping. I don't know who it's going to be, but you're not, Mr. Mont, because we appreciate you.
Yeah. He got that first little logo next to his name now when he comments on Twitch. It's pretty dope.
Who is it?
Whoever had that.
Shazam.
Yeah, he's got the first.
Sam.
Yes.
He's got that.
What a G name. What a G logo to have. Yeah, like I said, emotes will be there next week. I got like I think 4 of them done, and then you guys just gotta let me know what you want.
I already told you what I want.
Dope.
I know that's already in there.
I don't
It'll
know.
be customized in there. Don't worry. I am working.
Is there one
What's
that's like
that?
face
Yeah.
frozen?
Oh, there should be.
So I'm working on one that's obviously our logo as one. We're gonna have a full send. For sure.
Hey, number 2 subscriber.
Hey.
Mushroom Salt
Oh, what a
23.
guy. What a guy.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Shout
Clap
out.
it up for him.
Shout out.
Clap it up for him. What a man.
You know what? Because you subscribed on our first night of being able to have subscribers.
T-shirts for
T-shirt too.
everybody.
If you subscribe.
Yes.
Michelle, racking that one up.
Michelle pissed
We'll
as
get
fuck
him out.
watching this from the other room. Like, God damn it.
Stop it.
Never should have told him I could make fucking T-shirts.
Shipping is between 3 days and like
3 weeks.
30 days. You'll get it within somehow. These guys haven't got
Yeah,
their
we
shit either.
we
so
fucking work
that's
here.
all.
So.
Right. We'll figure it out.
Yo.
More ads. Listen, man, we gotta make a living somehow.
No,
What
but
do you think this
it
is?
might have just been a timing thing because when you sub, you're not supposed to get ads.
Right. That had to be timing because I only hit
Oh,
it
yeah?
to one. So
The
That
ads stop. Damn. Yeah,
That's funny.
Bond, that's all on McCoy right there. You can blame him.
you get an hour of commercials.
Thanks for your subscription. Watch this ad about I don't even know. Promethanol.
Oh man. Yeah, that's great. Dude, Embiid is so close. He's gonna miss.
Funny as hell, bro. Fuck you, John.
Dude, the funny part is he was there the other day and I was testing it out. And I was like, "Hey, tell me if you get hit with an ad." They gave me the button, you know. Got to use the button.
Don't use the button.
Oh, this is not looking good, boys.
All righty, what's Q3 hitting for? Go ahead and tell the people. I'm gonna grab a brew. I'll be right back. I can still hear.
All right. Q3. So Q3 is going to be all about the ice. Stanley Cup playoffs start tonight. One of the best times of the year. And unfortunately, the Penguins are not in the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. Not happy about it. But now I get to sit here and root against all the teams that I can't stand. And on top of that, we're going to build a bracket and we're going to predict our granted winner. And what I think we should do, and you can check me on this, instead of all three of us building a bracket, I think we should come together and build one.
As a collective?
We'll do like if it's two on.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Majority rules. Ian, that's actually really smart because now we can mitigate how fucking dumb we looked when we did the March Madness bracket. And now we can all look like idiots together instead of three. Exactly, yeah. A collective of idiots is better than individual idiots.
Squatchin does not know anything about NHL.
Yeah. Welcome to the sports podcast where we don't know shit about sports. How y'all doing? Enjoy these ads, courtesy of John.
John. Hey, if you subscribe to, you're still getting ads.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to turn that off, maybe.
All right. I'm gonna share my screen. So I got this up. This is straight from NHL.com.
Fancy.
So we got our brackets up here. I'm not quite sure. I know there is at least one or two games.
Yeah, Carolina is. They might be done by now. I've been watching. Carolina won, and then Boston's up 3-1 with 12 and a half left. And then there's two more. There's a couple Western tonight. There's Dallas, Minnesota, and I honestly I don't remember who the other. Oh, look at that technology.
Look at that. Yeah. So Boston and they're playing now. Right. Yeah. You said 3-1. That is tomorrow.
This game just happened.
That is tonight. Yeah, Carolina beat Islanders, which is fantastic. And then Seattle and Colorado tonight at 10.
You know I'm going Kraken, baby.
Minnesota and Dallas just started. All right. So, and those who are watching, feel free to chime in too. We'll take your comments into consideration. But I say we start, I guess, top left of this bracket and continue on.
Yeah.
Cool.
So to start, we have Colorado and Seattle. I think this can be a tough matchup for sure. I think Colorado, they were playing good, but they were kind of, if I remember correctly, they weren't like on a huge tear coming into the playoffs. They're obviously a good team, but I think Seattle is, like we talked about 2 podcasts ago, with that new build of a franchise. They just have like that scrappiness of a team that could be very effective in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Kraken pick.
I'm going Kraken.
I'm going
Kraken. I'll keep it easy. It's my squad. That's like your pit Final Four run.
Oh yeah.
Kraken. Now I will say I agree with you. They did cool off at the end of the year. They being the Avalanche, but reigning Stanley Cup champs, got another 1 seed. Although I think they were 2 overall in the conference. If I'm reading that correctly, I think I am. Yeah, crack it up, baby. Let's get it cracking. John, who you got?
Obviously I knew you were going there with them. I think the Avs get it done. They're going to carry some of their momentum from last year into this year in the playoffs. They're playing good defense. If they can keep them low scoring, they're winning this series.
Audience, any input? If not, majority rolls, crack and move on.
Yeah, John, while we appreciate your input, it all went in one ear, out the other.
Lost it after one round.
Just like the NCAA tournament. So can you actually select it and see who goes through or no? Can you
So here, I thought I could, and apparently, I
that's
can't.
whack. That's whack.
It is whack. I definitely thought
It
I
looks
could.
like you can.
Hold on. Bracket challenge. Where are we at here? Pardon our technical difficulty.
No, this ain't technical difficulties. This is just learning on the go.
Right? Bracket challenge. Not NCAA tournament. NHL. Bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge.
I don't want to sign in. I don't even know how to
Bracket
sign in.
challenge. Just keep saying it.
Bracket challenge. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Just top
That's
sharing.
big.
Yeah, Tommy, I saw it, dude. I saw.
And beating at 46.
What you have him
I
at?
gotta have password.
47 and a half.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm. And this right here,
man, that was just,
Boys and girls,
that was,
is why he will not get MVP.
that was barely closer than my Saki Locky 6-leg parlay.
Mm-hmm.
I only missed that by 3.
Hey, we got in. Let's go.
Oh,
This is why he will not get MVP.
Tom, thank you for dropping that knowledge dime on us, bro. I needed that laugh. God damn. Especially drinking this warm ass Mick Ultra.
Yeah, 5 turnovers. Or no, sorry, 8 turnovers. But he's an MVP, huh?
Oh, see, Mikey pulling for the Kraken too.
Someone's
Good man.
all
Good
right.
man.
I think. Whoa. No. Go back. We got a bracket challenge. I just
Mike,
signed
we'll
in.
do
What
that.
are we talking
For four.
Right, Sean, pretty much folks.
Yeah, Bon, we just
We'll get
briefly touched on NFL Q1. When we get to what's squatching, we can touch on that.
country residents. Not telling
MVP,
you.
you're dead to me.
Play now. Bracket challenge. Bro.
Yeah,
I
we got
signed
to for that Monica though. We're gonna do a couple different for that. So bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge. I sign in. I select all this stuff. I click next. I tell them where I'm living. I give them my social.
Bracket challenge.
Here. Bracket challenge. Play now. Select the game below. Here, I'm just going to pop this up so you can see what I'm doing. And it's going to work this time. I'm okay with it. Bracket challenge. Bracket challenge. Sign in. I just did. 3 times.
Maybe you have to
Yeah,
change your
that's
name to Bracket Challenge.
I just display name is bracket challenge. Everybody knows I live in the United States now.
I think we did know that.
Sure. Hey, it worked.
Bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge.
Bracket
We did it.
Challenge. First person that watches
what?
the playback and tells us how many times we say Bracket Challenge gets a T-shirt.
Michelle, that was Jimmy this time, wasn't it?
That's our comment.
Shut up, Jimmy.
Bro, I was going to
17.
say, is the C button on your keyboard broken?
Yeah, like
All right, we're here. Bracket
Whoa,
box.
bracket
in
challenge.
bracket challenge.
20 hours. Try to zoom out a little bit here. I mean, I can't. I ain't doing anything. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's good like that.
Okay, so we got Seattle.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to the next game, Dallas against Minnesota. This game just started, and it's nothing right now. See, I don't know. Western Conference is tough for me because I hadn't watched a ton of Western Conference games outside of like knowing what Edmonton was doing, and just knowing that Colorado was in there and Minnesota as per usual. Let's pull up the stats. Let's be informed. Oh God,
V small.
holy crap! All right, well, let's zoom in here.
Huh?
There we
you
go. Bang.
Now we can read
Okay.
that.
So, wow, Dallas averaged almost 3.5 goals a game.
Yeah, and they have a great defense.
Yeah. I mean,
be
all
honest,
this is Dallas.
Was that T Nans? I'm the same way, to be honest. Like,
Bracket
that's what I'm with.
challenge.
I'm with the Wild on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the one team that just gets busted out of the first round. That's Dallas.
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
I was going to
It's
say
going to
the
come down.
Wild,
It's going to
too.
come down to who can score. Obviously, they
Wow.
both have great defenses.
John, that might have been the hottest take of all time. Team that's
What?
going to win is going to be the one that scores the most. You don't
Yeah.
fucking say, bud.
Yeah,
I don't think ever in the history of anything has anybody scored less and won,
one
Unless
more.
it's golf.
unless it's golf. You are
Look at
correct.
me learning about golf, boys. I don't even do that.
Would it be?
But yeah, I take the Wild in that one.
All right.
Switch it up. Go to the bottom right. Fuck it.
I like it. I like it. I'm going Carolina.
Seconded. No explanation needed. Fuck the Islanders. They knock the fucking Penguins out of the playoffs all the time. They can get bent.
Done,
Yeah,
done.
I
Done.
mean, unanimous there.
Next one, I'm going Devils.
Yeah, I'm actually with you on that one too because of the Disney movie HE Double Hockey Sticks.
We'll take some fan support here because I think this is where the Devils get busted. I think with that veteran presence on that team that the Rangers actually do win.
Because they have Patrick Kane? Or more than that?
More than that.
I am.
That might be the best first round series.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. I hope the Devils just walk the ice of them.
Yeah.
I hope so. I don't see it happening.
Can't stand the Rangers. I cannot stand them. Their fans are insufferable. And yeah. So Devils are a young and fast team. The Rangers are also kind of young. They do have that veteran presence. But I definitely can see it going both ways. I'm going Devils.
Yeah, I'm pulling Jersey too.
Gotcha.
Old Mushroom Shark takes Devils in this round as well.
John's over there
thinking-
on his surface just doing his own bracket challenge, completely the opposite of what we're picking on live stream.
Bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge.
Where are we at right now?
We can go. I mean, I don't care. Bottom left, top right.
Bottom left, we got. Ooh.
Fun left.
See, you say that that's one of the better series. I think both of these games in this one could go either way. These series.
I can see the first one going either way. There's one that I see going only one way.
I'm still trying to figure out if we're doing bottom left or top right. So,
Bottom left.
all right, bet. Yeah, one is going one way, and the other one's going to be a coin flip, in my eyes.
So I'm guessing you guys think the Oilers will walk it that bad.
No,
That's what I'm
absolutely not. That's my toss up because it's choking McDavid in the playoffs. No, my lock is Vegas. They're gonna fucking hoe Winnipeg, bro.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
I'm with it. I have nothing against that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I see Vegas winning that.
I think they beat them in 5 at worst. They might sweep them.
I'm taking Edmonton in this one. I think they break that choking streak.
I don't think
they
there's
added
anyone
enough.
there that would fault you. I'm actually going the Kings. We're going to put a little bit of pressure on McCoy here. I think this might be our first tiebreak scenario.
I'm taking the Oilers.
All right, Oilers it is.
That's
And
weird.
I will stand by that for the sanctity of the bracket challenge. But I definitely think the Oilers.
Ooh. Bonus round.
Is this in how many games? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I like
Ooh, that's kind of dope.
that. Is dope.
Bonus round of the bracket challenge.
I think if the Kraken bracket challenge bonus round.
Oh shit, guys!
I think
Just so you're aware, the viewing audience, we're not giving you a T-shirt if you count how many times you say bracket challenge. Because no disrespect to any of y'all, I don't think there's anybody in this chat that can count that high. We said bracket
And
challenge
not
so
to
many damn
disrespect
times.
any of y'all, but I'm not going back and counting them.
No, yeah, neither are any of us three. So unless you live tallying, which I know ain't none of y'all doing. At any rate,
Bracket challenge.
all right, yeah, I fuck
Right.
with this. Let's do this.
What is this? And how many games?
Yes,
I think so. We have our winners, and then you choose how many games it'll take
Gotcha.
each of them to advance.
I think
Why
if
don't
the
we-
Kraken beat Colorado, I think it goes 7.
I think it's 7 as well.
Which one?
Kraken
Kraken.
Avs.
I think it goes 7.
Yeah, I'm with that.
McCoy looks like he disagrees, and he's hiding it.
Yeah, because I think the Avalanche went in 5. So
That makes sense.
I mean,
It'd be hard for the Kraken to win in 7 if the Avs win in 5.
yeah, I mean,
Well, so you see how the ones are highlighted. They're obviously we already made our picks for who's gonna win, so
Right.
you have to pick how many games they win in.
sure. I mean, it's going to be 7 then because I mean, the Avs are going to be up like 3-0, and then maybe the Kraken win 4 in a row. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Love
And then
Minnesota.
this one's this is the one I could see going. I think like it's going to be like a 6 gamer. It's going to be 4-2.
Minnesota and Dallas.
Yeah.
Down with 6 games.
I can get behind that. Vegas and Edmonton, or I'm sorry, Vegas and Winnipeg. We have Vegas winning.
5.
Jimmy thinks he's going to just walk them.
5. 4-1.
I can also see Winnipeg winning the series, but we took Vegas. I think 5.
Yeah. 4-1.
Jimmy?
Yeah. Sorry, I did this right when we got to it, but I didn't even
Good.
look to see if you were looking. Sorry.
All right. And Edmonton and the Kings.
This one's you guys because I went LA. So,
I think 5 or 6.
John, don't be shy.
I mean, this is the one I'm picking. This, I mean, that's pretty close to a sweep.
You think Edmonton takes it 4-0?
It's either gonna be 4-0 or 4-1.
So we'll go 5. Go with that.
Yeah, I like LA. I think they're a good team, but I mean, if the Oilers play the way they've been playing and they show up for playoff hockey, they're going to dominate.
Right. All right. So then we got top right. So we got Boston, Florida, Toronto, Tampa.
Oh, we're definitely taking Florida.
Florida or Boston, you think?
They announced today. Handel sent it over to me. I don't know if he's in here, but they brand new goalie for the playoffs.
Oh no. Awesome.
But it's kind of crazy. He sent me a stat over like when teams do this, like when they bring in like a new goalie, like that's when they go on a run.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening against Boston though.
T-Naz says Florida in 6.
Who?
T-Naz says Florida in 6.
Tommy Nance said Florida in 6.
They lost the first one, so they're gonna have to win 4 of the next 5.
Yeah, because they already aren't they up 3-1 right now?
Yeah, it's all but over. They just haven't pulled the goalie yet.
Yeah, great new goalie.
I like the confidence.
Yeah,
I wish that would happen.
I'm sorry to tell you, but it's Boston in 4. We're not even there yet, but it's Boston in 4.
yeah, pretty much.
I believe that for sure.
Yeah.
He said,
These guys.
"Oh, well."
John, I think we let you take this one here.
Yep.
This, dude, we just such a bad end of the year.
I know that feeling.
The good news, the only good news is, and it sounds crazy to say this, is I'm trying to pull it up where it was at.
The good news is you're playing Toronto. Why are you even still thinking about this?
Oh no, we're like I said, we're
It's now 4-1.
It's kinda
Boston,
crazy
by the way.
McCoy, change the damn
Because-
background. We know what you're
Huh?
taking.
right. Yeah, no, I'm taking Tampa, but it's dude,
Right.
a lot of people out there have Toronto winning it.
Yeah,
I've
and they're
seen-
all wrong.
Yeah, I've
They're
seen
all so wrong.
it. Toronto's going to choke. Toronto is just
Yeah,
the city of chokesters.
they're just like Edmonton. At least of late. Toronto won a ton of cups back in the 1900s.
Right.
And when I say 1900s, I mean like 1913. But all right, Boston in 4.
Got them on the board.
Boston in 4. How confident are you there, McCoy? You didn't sound confident.
4-1.
4-1 on Tampa?
Give you Tampa in 5. Give you Tampa in 5. I
Okay.
think it might go 6, but I could see 5.
We'll take 5.
That was the bubble the bubble season. No one cares about that. They just photoshopped fans into the background. I'll say Carolina in 5. I don't know where you guys are with it.
Yeah, that works. I mean, this is another one. I mean, there's a couple series I looked at that could be clean sweeps. It's kind of hard to do that, obviously. But this was one I looked at too, so I'd say 5.
Yeah, I can take 5. I mean, I think it might go longer. I think once they go back to New York,
They're still going to get walked. Yeah.
where they play when they play at home, that place gets wild. But I mean, I can see 5 or 6. Carolina's going to win still, but you guys say
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
I'm feeling 5.
Now this one I see could go 6 or 7.
I had it at 6 before we said anything.
I think 6 is good. Yeah.
Oh, snap. What happened?
Bracket challenge.
Right. It literally says, "Oh snap!" Look at this. It's just black. Never mind. On my screen it says, "Oh snap!" Something went wrong while explaining your page.
Bracket challenge.
Fucking bracket challenge.
All right, Seattle, Minnesota, Vegas, Edmonton.
Oh, it's making us pick the games again. We said
Dude, while you're building this,
We
dude,
said
this is
7.
literally to my point why I hate betting a sport that can be easy predicted like basketball against Vegas.
yeah.
The top bet thing on the Philly game was actually the top bet basketball bet today was James Harden to have a double-double.
Did he?
Yeah.
He had 7 assists.
Ouch.
Yikes. What we have, Minnesota, 6.
6. Yeah. I think we said
Think-
Vegas in 5.
5.
Edmonton,
And
4-1,
then
yeah.
Edmonton was 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston, Tampa, Carolina, New Jersey. Boston was a sweep,
Good.
right?
5.
Tampa was in 5.
5. Carolina was 5.
Yeah.
And then we're on Jersey.
And this
And
one's 6.
And then we were on
6.
all snap.
All snap.
this
bracket
was 6.
challenge.
I think is what we were saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Submit. Cool. Let's get this next round done before this thing crashes again.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're on a clock apparently.
Yeah. Minnesota, Seattle.
You know me, boys. I'm going Sea Beast. Now, let me say, I think I could be extremely wrong. especially if Fleury gets super hot like he did toward the end of the season there.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, we ride.
Yeah.
Sea Beast.
We wrap.
I mean, you look at these stats that it showed. I mean, points are different, but that doesn't really matter once you get in the playoffs because, like, they made the playoffs. This is
Right.
what matters. And Seattle's averaging almost 3.5 goals a game. Minnesota's averaging more than that. But the goals
That kind of
against.
evens it out right there. Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Coin flip.
It is a coin flip.
We got one vote for the Kraken.
Audience watching. I mean, I could ride with the Kraken. I like the Kraken.
John's got the Avalanche.
Yeah, Avalanche move on the next round.
Well, majority rule is take Seattle, but we will take some input from the crowd if you guys have any.
I bet Teen Hands is going to go with the Wild because he's a big Fleury fan.
Yeah, I mean,
or he's in bed. I don't know.
All right, Seattle it is. Let's go right. Let's go Boston, Tampa.
Sorry, John.
Boston.
Tampa in 4.
Hate to see it, but Boston. Tampa in 3.
I mean, they're the team to beat this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There should be. Florida just pulled the goalie. It's 3-1, by the way. That the other goal got disallowed. I don't know if you guys have it on or if anybody at home is watching it.
What was it, 4?
It was 4, but it got disallowed because I didn't see it happen live. Whoever it was for Boston took his stick, it hit the puck out of the goalie's glove, and it landed in the net. So they called Florida challenged and won the challenge.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure will.
Yes, it will. So let's just jump back to Western Vegas and Edmonton.
I got Vegas.
It's tough.
I think this is Oilers in 7.
I think it could be. I think Oilers too.
There you go. Oilers it is.
That's going to be a tough series.
Yeah. I think the West is just going to be. I mean, I think they're all going to be tough, but
And, I mean, I don't know if we have it there. I'm taking the Canes.
Canes over the Devils. I agree. I think the Devils can make it past the Rangers, but I think they're just too young. Carolina has experience.
Too inconsistent.
Damn, that Boston-Carolina series would be gas.
That would be real nice.
Gas for Boston to win in 6.
Dang, we don't get the challenge on this one?
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. That's lame.
Dang. Yeah, I mean,
I think it's going to be a. I hate to see it, and I don't want to make this. I don't want to make it this far. I really don't. But I think it's going to be a Seattle. Seattle, Edmonton, Boston finals.
Yeah, I actually completely agree with that on both sides of the ice there.
I think the only teams, I should say, that could even like compete with Boston is going to be Carolina or Edmonton.
Yeah.
Just because Boston's defense is so good that Edmonton's going to have to score.
Yep. The points up.
I mean, Boston. Like, it fucking sucks, but Boston.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one. I gotta pull these up just because.
Oilers.
Damn, almost 4 goals a game. Holy hell.
4. The thing is look at the against.
Yeah.
Almost only 2 against all season.
Edmonton's power play is nuts too.
Mm-hmm. That's where McDavid has a lot of his goals.
Yeah.
He's just so fast.
What did he finish the year with? 140? 150 points.
Let me see here.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how many points there was.
153. Next closest person was 128, and he was on his team.
Jesus.
Dry title?
Yeah.
And they're not even a 1 seed, bro. Like, yeah, they're
64 goals.
hell of a season.
And then
of a
Drysdale
season.
had 52. I mean, 2 of the top 5 are literally on the same team.
Yeah.
What
Who are you taking here?
9.38.
Yeah, all I know so
Vote?
far is that we have 1 vote for Boston. I don't know what you guys are voting.
I have the Oilers. The only reason I'm doing that is because I told everyone that the Bruins aren't winning the fucking Stanley.
Hey, fair enough. Man's got to have a code, especially during the bracket challenge.
Dude, both Boston's goalies are top 5.
They have 2 really good goalies.
It's going to be hard to beat. They're going to be hard to beat.
They are.
All right, so 1 for Boston, 1 for Edmonton. Beckles, tiebreaker.
Yep. I mean, I'm with McCoy. I think the biggest matchup or the biggest chance that Boston has to be eliminated is Carolina or Edmonton. And I really don't want to see Boston win a championship. So I'm taking the Oilers.
I like
Just
it.
hoping they just don't win.
I like it.
So for the 8 people watching, these 2 teams will not be in the Stanley Cup.
Yeah,
our
because we
bracket-
picked them.
Our bracket challenge is going to be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest upsets ever in the NHL playoffs.
It's going to be the Avalanche versus the Lightning. You heard it here first.
T-Nans agreed with you guys also. Edmonton over
Yeah.
Boston.
How many goals?
I mean, it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to them on their defense side. If they hold up their goals, I mean, they can score plenty, obviously, as we saw, but they can't.
Ian, you can just make up the total goals for the tiebreaker. I don't give a shit.
Is that for the Stanley?
Yeah.
Stanley Cup final series. I'll say
37.
I was going to say 43.
You think it goes 7?
No.
You think you're going to go 7 games?
No. I think it goes 6 games, and there's just that much scoring.
He went 37. Jimmy went 43.
40 it is.
I think 40 is a good round number there, right in the middle.
Nice average.
All right, let me submit this because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like my voice is not matching my face whatsoever.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So we're gonna submit this and close this. That way, my internet can slow down. Submitted.
For everyone here, bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge. Picks are in.
Woo. Woo.
Congratulations, you picked everything wrong.
Woo.
Screenshot this, baby.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do over here.
You better share that to our Twitter.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm stop sharing so I can come back to normal here. Hey, look, I'm back to talking normally.
There he is.
Wow, is that all it was because you were sharing your screen?
I guess.
Oh,
It does
shit.
delay it for sure.
That's wild.
It does delay it.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, I got the all snap message again.
Yeah, so when I do like the nightcap, I share it like it a lot, and sometimes I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, all right, boys.
I
Does
love
that,
that you're literally just
does
ahead
that
right
wrap up Q3? Are we going to what's Squatchin? Or Ian, you got any final words for hockey?
I do. Penguins fired their whole front office the day after they finished their last game, which is a huge step in the right direction. It shows that Fenway Sports Group was actually paying attention this season and knows what's going on. So makes you feel better about moving forward. But that's all I got.
Woo!
Gotta start somewhere.
Yep.
Brighter pastures, baby.
Yep. All right. So we're moving into the final quarter of our podcast, which is where everybody that's watching right now gets to be the show. We call this segment What's Squatchin'?
What's Squatchin'?
So any pressing questions you all have that are watching, please throw it in the chat. Try to keep it sports related as best you can. So we will keep on agenda for sports because this whole schedule's about now. Because before
It's in the name.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. First question. Should they have fired Sullivan? That's a really good question. I feel like it's almost kind of like in the Steelers like aspect of it right now. Like, should they get rid of Tomlin because of how often they've missed, like they lost in the first round of the playoffs or stuff like that. And everybody kind of has both sides of it. I don't think they should fire Sullivan yet. I think he kind of got the roster he was dealt, and could he have handled it better? Sure. But I don't know if it comes just down to coaching. I think the players they had just weren't. They had no bottom six scoring. Their goaltending was awful. And I mean, Sullivan is one of the best coaches in the league. So I think you give him at least another shot with a better front office. It's going to give him what he needs. And then we'll see. I mean, I'll tell you this. The Penguins have a good history of letting coaches go halfway through the season and then winning the cup that year. So if they're going to fire him, wait till halfway through the season.
Make it make sense. That's right.
Makes sense.
What do you think, Tom? Should they have fired Sullivan? You let us know in the comments. Oh, well, there you go.
Agreed.
Couldn't even get the question out. What a man.
My man, Tom.
I think.
All right. What do you guys think?
Thought I could have got a question there.
You guys have anything on that?
Yeah, I don't know how to pin it. I don't know if you guys can pin it or if it has to be the most recent comment. Oh, you're fancy. I don't know if I'd read into it too much. Maybe, maybe, or maybe he just got tired of interviewing. I don't know. I don't know why you would still interview when, like, I figure you want to talk to as many teams as possible because you never know how someone's going to draft, right? They can tell you something until they're blue in the face, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're not going to the Panthers, you're going to the Texans. And if you're going to the Panthers, you're not going to the Texans. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't really read into it too much. Boise's?
I personally think Stroud's going to Carolina.
Well, yeah, he's an Ohio State quarterback. He's definitely the most talented person probably in the entire draft. This is a Buckeyes jersey. Y'all don't know that. This is a Cleveland Buckeyes jersey. Because I will never wear anything current Cleveland sports. I just had to cop it. Plus, it's black and red. I like the combo.
Yeah, I don't really take anything from the interview. Stop the interviews. But I definitely think that Stroud goes number one. They gotta go after an all around quarterback. I think that's where he goes is Carolina.
Yeah, I'm with it. I think I said that whenever we picked where they're going. I had Stroud going first. I'm gonna stick with it.
I don't think it's changed.
Not the Colts.
Yep, he's just he's going Colts. I think just as far as
well, straight up for first round pick.
Right, yeah. As far as build, I'm surprised you haven't yet. As far as build and looking NFL ready, I think it's him. So he's going first. Let's kick back because I know we had a question after Q1 from
Max.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a great question. I'm glad you remember that, Ian. My answer is I would rather finish third and win a trophy because I don't know if you guys know the way this works. I think I've talked about it on here before. There's no playoffs in soccer outside of like the MLS. For the regular season, there's no playoffs. Where you finish on the table is where you finish in the league. So unless you're finishing, it's like Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last, basically. So, yeah, I would rather finish third and then win a Champions League trophy than finish second and not get any hardware. Absolutely. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but there's literally, at that point, first, second, third, and fourth doesn't matter. Well, second, third, and fourth, I guess, because you're all going to the Champions League, and it's a randomized pool. So where you finish in your domestic league has no influence on who you get paired up with in the group stages of the UCL the next season. So, yeah, I'm taking third and give me that Champions League trophy all day.
I don't know enough about it, but I want to win a trophy. I would
Trophies are shiny, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You won't know anything about it because you picked the Spurs to be your team, and they don't win trophies. And that's not me talking shit. Like, that's a very well-known thing in English and European football in general. There's a guy who his name's Christian Eriksen, and he was on the Spurs for a while. It was a very, very, very similar situation to DeMar Hamlin, who died on the pitch, got brought back to life, plays soccer again, and has won a trophy. So that's the big joke. Is like he played for the Spurs and then died and then won a trophy before the Spurs won anything. So it's only funny because he's still alive.
Right.
I don't want to. Yeah, we're not even to episode 10 yet. I don't want to get a cease and desist from Man U.
We'll save that for a nightcap.
Yeah, there you
go. Cool. What else we got?
Yeah, what else, guys? Anything else in your Squatch?
I know he put it in here. I was gonna shout this out. Where's he at? Let's see here. Where did it go? Let's see if this shows correctly. Yes. So Tommy made a UFC parlay. Was it Saturday? I think it was. Tommy, if you're in here, you have to correct me. I believe it was 9 or 10 legs, and lost by 1.
Oh
no, bro,
that hurts.
And for anyone who bets on UFC, it's impossible to predict like outcomes because I mean you slip and get knocked out.
Right.
I want to say he bet it was like $10 maybe, and it was for 2,700.
Oh, that hurts. I'd rather lose all 10.
I'm sick.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
So, solid picks though. I mean, if this is the one where if you pick them all individually, you're up. But
yeah, well, that was like Ian actually when we were living together. Edmonton just scored, by the way, so looking like a good pick, boy.
Yeah.
Draisaitl. Yep. When we were living together, Ian, I think was it FanDuel you sent me the link to? It was either FanDuel or DraftKings. We each got $100 free bet.
Oh yeah.
We both laid parlays. Ian's hit for like 4,800 or some shit like that, and I missed by 1 leg because I did some crazy shit. Because you guys know I don't gamble, but I was like after the fact, I was like, we splitting that? we in fact did not split it. What I should have did was just listen to Ian or even ask Ian, hey, are we just betting the same thing here? If so, tell me what to bet. Because then we both would have made money.
Yeah.
But at least one of us did. And that funded the podcast. That's why we have ads now.
Right. Let's go. Cool. Well,
yeah, guys, this segment's all about y'all, the viewers, and our 2 new subscribers. Thank you, Mont. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you guys very much. But we sit here and talk for an hour or an hour and a half, and you guys are just forced to listen to us. So if you're still here, please don't be shy to ask questions. Otherwise, I ain't got nothing else, boys.
Yeah, that's all I got. Said if you still have questions, pop them in. I mean, we'll. Time is it now? 10:34. Give you another 5 minutes?
For sure.
5 minutes. Like another minute.
I'm trying to peek.
If you guys have anything to ask, if not, hit up next week. Rich Hill's at 104 pitches. I don't know how his arm is not falling off.
Did he start? Is he still a starter?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That 1 home run he let up, that's all he's let up. It's 13-1. He is just
absolutely.
How do you have your starter in with that many pitches and you're up that
by
much?
12?
So that was the whole Pirates thing last year was like, even the year before, is that they would just pull their starter so early and like limit his pitch counts. And then they would put their bullpen in and just blow games. But I agree. When you're up 13-1, they're only in the 6th.
Like, what are you doing?
But I mean, again, he's dishing right now, so he's a starter. Earn your money.
Right.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, they in the 6th. He's not coming back out.
No. They'll put in a reliever, give up another 5 runs, and then win 13-6.
It's so true. I'm trying to look here for.
I did a parlay, and I think I'm hitting it right now. As long as Charlie Blackman got a hit.
I'm trying to peek right now what night we're gonna do this nightcap.
He hasn't. So that's cool.
Trying to find a good game. We will probably do maybe Friday.
Yikes! Not a good night for betting, boys. Not a good night for betting.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, me neither.
James Harden had 7 assists. Freaking bum and Embiid literally scored 20.
Did they win?
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
No, I give a shit.
I give lots of shit.
I give a shit.
Yeah. He's already got his money. I need mine.
Somebody pay me.
But yeah, no. Oh, for sure. I'll get with and send. Well, I'll have Jimmy send something out on our Facebook page. I haven't decided whether to do Friday or Saturday. For the people who are still in here, yes, I definitely missed nightcap last week. I forget what night. I think we were gonna go live for UFC. Just too much came up. I forget what we did Friday. But I was in not the state of mind to stream Friday.
I'll be good.
So that wasn't happening.
Whatever do you mean, John?
We were gonna have multiple accounts probably banned. That
Oh
night.
God, I'll be good Friday or Saturday for a nightcap. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I was just looking at the schedules. Friday's kind of nice. There's 3 baseball games at 10. I know it's past Jimmy's bedtime for that, so
Fuck yeah, it is.
At night.
I'm looking at the hockey. Saturday's kind of nice though too because the Lightning play, but I think we try to aim for Friday. We got the Oilers and Kings game 3, Stars and Wild game 3 late. We got 3 late baseball games, 2 late basketball games.
Wow, busy day.
Dude, it's a great time. I mean, playoff hockey, playoff basketball, baseball. I mean, we're getting ready for the draft.
It truly is a wonderful time of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick before I guess we jump off, I just want to add: do you guys think the XFL or the USFL will ever catch on? Like actually catch on? Because like I keep seeing these numbers for viewership and shit like that, and yeah, they're going this way. But
I mean, they can't go down.
well, no,
It's
it
$100
could.
for season tickets.
Hey, that's actually not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
It's something to do.
the one in
Shit, I didn't know that.
the one in Pittsburgh. The one in Pittsburgh. They have a team in Pittsburgh, right, or somewhere?
Not
Yeah,
for the USFL does. Yeah.
US.
yeah.
But they
No,
don't.
it was-
That just came back this weekend. That's what made me think of it.
I was telling I think I told like Conrad or Nav the other day. I was like, listen, you guys want the best rewardment for a team outing? You buy season tickets for $100. It was like literally no joke. It was like 140 for 4 seats. And I was like, and it's a contest giveaway and 4 people go. Like,
Yeah,
why would you not do that?
right.
That's cheaper than any other outing you're gonna have. And they probably do dollar dogs at these stupid games.
Yeah.
But no, I don't see them. You got the thing is like I forget it. Is it the Guardians or whatever? Not the Guardians. The other one. I forget who it is. They're just running away with it. I think they're 8-1 now.
I didn't ask because I watch it. I just wanted your guys' opinion on it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. Yeah. There's one football team in this
it's-
house, and it's the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a team with like Josh Gordon, AJ McCarron, all them guys.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
8.
All the guys that were good enough to be in the NFL are either,
Yeah, now what's his name?
So are they letting
doesn't-
Josh Gordon just roll up dubs on the sideline?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that part of it?
He's probably got like infused into him as he's running downfield.
The signing bonus just 2 pounds allowed.
Ribbon dabs mid snaps. Yeah, I mean, he's never coming back to the NFL.
No.
Oh no, obviously not.
No.
I think
15.
charm. I think it's still a great league and setup for NFL teams to definitely look at.
Yeah.
I
They need to do a
I don't
farm
see-
system.
I don't see it producing much. I mean, you look at what's his name that came out of where'd he go to? He went to Carolina, I believe. The one quarterback from the previous year, he was number one quarterback, and he picked him up.
DJ something.
Yeah. So I mean,
Walker.
yeah, I mean,
Walker.
so AJ could get a shot somewhere. I think he gets done with the season, and he's going to be on a team for preseason.
Sure.
You know what I mean? He's going to go be a second or third string. Let's be real. And they're going to give him a chance to make roster.
Yeah, I mean they're
Uh,
smart. You know what I mean? Like obviously you're not competing with the NFL, so yeah, have it during the off season.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah, I mean it's I think it's a cool concept for people that like, you know, just love watching football, which I do, but it's hard for me to be like, oh,
Have you guys watched the
auto
game?
night, sweet. Like
no,
unless I'm like really, really
It
drunk
is
and like,
terrible to
throwing a
watch.
bet on it. Yeah.
Like
I'm one
it's
for
tough.
one on bets on XFL this year and I quit. So
Like I think I was like 2-1.
batting 1,000.
yeah, bet on the defenders to win and they won.
Yeah, that's he's on, right?
McCarron? Isn't he on the Battlehawks?
I forget
Oh,
who it is,
Battlehawks.
but yeah, I mean,
I don't know what
dude,
the hell y'all are talking about.
it was like when we watched the NBA during COVID and we watched hockey during COVID with the bubble.
Yeah, that was
The game was so much different with not having fans there. Like you could just the atmosphere of the game was like just dreadful to watch, right?
Yeah, might as well any championships
I
ever
feel
won
like-
during the bubble, might as well just throw them out. They don't actually count.
Yeah, throw them out. Okay.
Yeah, especially those Floridian hockey teams, bro. What?
Yeah. Only leveled the playing field.
What
Yeah.
a stop! What a stop back to back.
What a crock of shit.
But yeah, so it's like watching those, and it's like, it's tough to get like excited watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah,
And then you go for a 2-point conversion like every time, and it's like a 3-point conversion. Like, what are we doing?
right.
They have 3-point conversions.
I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. This like how far
Yeah,
back?
so
How back? And they do double
You got
forward
the kick, you got the 2 is from 10. I think the 3 is from like 25 yards.
They can do double forward passes.
As long as they throw
Yeah,
a pass.
see,
behind
no,
line of
now
scrimmage.
I don't. Now, no, not even interested remotely in fucking watching that.
Right.
No, absolutely not.
Right.
Nope. Now I don't.
But
wanna
you
mess
have
with-
to do it on one foot with your other hand up.
I actually believe that might be a rule. I don't even know. Bracket challenge.
Bracket.
I don't. I don't want anybody's livelihood to be messed up or anything like that. That's not why I'm saying this, but I hope that league fucking folds. Because that's just so dumb.
It won't.
Yeah, the Rock's fun in it. It'll be fine. But I think the only reason
Maybe for a
the
couple
only
years.
reason
Vince
they have-
McMahon funded it the first time.
Yeah. The only reason that they have any type of traction is the Rock and their ESPN.
Oh, for sure.
the ESPN like plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was the issue with Vince is he like pissed off a bunch of sponsors and a bunch of different things, and that's why the funding
Sure.
had to stop.
See, that's why you gotta be smart, like fucking Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhaney. Just buy a fucking soccer team in Wales. Fuck it.
Buy a cell phone company, sell it, and then buy a soccer team.
No, he had the soccer team before that, but yeah, I can't believe that company sold for what, $2 billion, 1.8, something like that.
Dude, you get a bag,
Wow.
Huh?
huh?
Mint Mobile sold for that?
Yeah,
It
bro.
was
The
a-
T-Mobile.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He made a bag,
Yeah.
That's nuts.
and then he said, "Soccer sounds cool. Let's invest all this money I just made into them."
Yeah. Might as well.
They're playing really well. They're probably going to win their
Yeah,
league
yeah.
and move up. They're in the 5th tier league in England right now. They're probably going to be in the 4th tier next year.
That's cool.
I mean, it's cool to see someone do that. You know, I mean, obviously he's passionate.
There's
so-
some pretty big name celebrities that have either a minority or some majority ownership stake in MLS teams too. Reese Witherspoon in Nashville. There's quite a few. Ryan Fisher, I think, the former Preds player. But yeah,
Speaking of buying, real quick, we'll touch base on it real quick. Do you guys see Washington sold?
I saw it was conditionally. There was a conditional agreement.
Yeah, it
for
hasn't
like
closed yet. It's
$6.05 billion.
It's to that I forget the buying group. What's it called? Who is it? I'm trying to remember what it is. My issue with him though is right. So this buying group owns multiple teams.
Mhm.
in the NFL?
No,
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's a conflict.
Yeah, that's
in different sports, but none of them in the same city.
Well,
So
it's
they,
different.
they own the Commanders. They own the 76ers and the New Jersey Devils.
hey,
Okay.
they got two teams that are solid, and I mean that's a good track record.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
They
just,
got money,
I don't know.
clearly.
I thought that was the whole reason we were doing this podcast. To
Yeah.
get enough money to start buying professional sports teams.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy the Browns and sell them
Oh, that would be the ultimate.
to North
dude. So
Dakota.
it was crazy. They were showing the stats the other day, and like the
Overseas.
Commanders fans were pumped about it. They're like, "Oh yeah, we sold for the most." I'm like, "Yeah, it's because no other franchise sold lately.
Right.
Like every franchise is worth more now." I mean, they talked about Mark Cuban talking about how he bought the Mavericks, and now they're worth literally 50 times the amount he bought them for.
Mhm.
Go sell the Browns to Siberia.
Edmonton just got another. Yeah, there you go.
You got another?
Yeah, 2-0.
Who scored?
It's a good thing you guys
Damn.
talked me out of the Kings because, woo!
Who scored? McDavid?
I didn't even see
No.
who scored that one.
Bouchard.
I'm watching the replay right now.
Wild's up 1-0. Yeah, Bouchard.
McDavid to score.
Yeah. Snapshot. Yeah. Yeah. He
Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna throttle him.
Well, I think that wraps it up for
Episode
the
9 in the books.
Episode 9 in the bag, double digits coming next Monday, 9 p.m. And we'll keep an eye out for the nightcap, either Friday or Saturday. I'll definitely be there, and then McCoy will be there.
I will not, but I'll be there right here
We'll be here in spirit.
in spirit.
Always.
Right
in our
in, my,
hearts.
right in my left titty.
That's
For
it.
sure.
It's a wrap.
As always, we appreciate you guys. And we'll get out the time when we're gonna do nightcap this week. We'll do Friday or Saturday, or maybe we can make both happen.
Whoa. Maybe.
Whoa.
Double nightcaps. Hello. All right.
We will see. We appreciate it,
Yeah,
guys.
shout out Shazam and Mushroom Shark for subscribes. We appreciate you guys. Both.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Make sure you get Ian and or Michelle your t-shirt sizes. And I don't know about colors. Actually, probably coordinate with Michelle so she doesn't beat us.
Yeah.
She's the one.
Correct.
She's the one pulling the strings. Thanks, Michelle, for everything you do. Appreciate you as well.
Appreciate it, Michelle.
Just go. All right, y'all.